So this time around, it's going to be sets of 4, okay? Here's the way it's going to work. Sets of 4 candidates, and you guys are going to be selecting 2 of them each round with your enthusiasm. Two to be cheered through, and let's start it right off. Actually, wow, this is like some people are doubling right up here. You saw her recently, you know her, you love her. Please welcome back Adrienne Carr. Also, Aaron Spires.
Well, we don't vote. Nice.
She's short, she's lively, Nicole Benson. And he loves to hand out cigarettes to strangers, Sam Pelletier. All right.
So a very political issue here in Vancouver is whether the city's interesting enough. But it's hard to ask a question about that that's interesting. So I'm going to do my best right now.
Oh, the irony.
Lady Gaga comes to town. Where do you take her and why?
Adrienne, you are the first to escort Lady Gaga.
To Stanley Park to see the skunks. It's great, Stanley Park. They've got fabulous wildlife. You know, you can roam those paths. And have you been down there? Because the skunks actually do play right along, the raccoons. And so, absolutely, Stanley Park. It's the jewel of our city, jewel of the world. Thanks.
Aaron Spires, where are you taking Lady Gaga on your big date?
If Lady Gaga and I got to hang out one day in the city, I would probably end up taking her on a walking tour of the downtown east side. And I would probably take her on that walking tour because I think that it's very, very important that anybody at all that comes to our city and doesn't know much about it sees the actual problems that are facing our city on a day-to-day basis. So whether that be the forced evictions that I mentioned before, whether that be the non-stop or one of the highest rates of intravenous drug use and transmission of HIV and AIDS, whether that be whether that be the vibrant community that exists there. All of those things are absolutely fundamental to our city and is what makes our city what it is. And until we acknowledge those things in our city, we're not going to get a full picture of what it's like. So thank you.
Thank you. Nicole Benson, you and Lady Gaga.
If Lady Gaga came to town and I got to hang out with her, I think I might lock her in a room and make her give me singing lessons. I've always wanted to be a singer. Anyways, but whenever I have a guest in town, I always try to give them a good overview of the city and take them all around to all my favorite spots. So definitely Stanley Park, definitely out to UBC. I love taking people up to Cypress Mountain to get the view of the whole city. But I also agree with Aaron that I would want to take her through the downtown east side, through other areas where we have problems here in the city, and give her the full picture, all the good and the bad, because that's what life is all about, taking the good with the bad. Thanks.
Thank you. Finally, Sam Pelletier.
If Lady Gaga came to Vancouver, I'm going to go ahead and ignore that question. And no offense, judges, but it's up to them now. So whatever. Come on, I only have a minute. Shut up. Anyone here has a chance to shout out a random question to me right now? I'll try to answer it to the best I can.
Question.
Put a moratorium on condo development in the downtown east side.
Sorry?
You should put a moratorium on condo development in the downtown east side.
Would I put a moratorium on condo developments in the downtown east side? Yeah, I'm open to all forms of discussion. I believe that. That's the good PR answer, I guess. I'll say I'm totally not an expert on the issue at all. I'll admit my ignorance, so of course moratoriums are great.
Oh, saved by the bell!
Ah, well. I'll have lots more funny answers if you guys keep
I think that was what they call jury nullification. I just want to say before we go further, I was born this way. Okay. Okay, this is your chance to vote, and we're going to start with Adrienne Carr. Spires. Nicole Benson. Pelletier. Oh, appealing directly to the crowd backfired on you. It was a noble effort, though. I believe that our winners were Nicole and Aaron. Do you not think? Congratulations. That was a bold tactic on Sam's part, I have to say.